Hello and welcome to all our viewers on Headlines today. Onam greetings to everyone. We come to you from the Vamanamurthy temple in Ernakulam in Kerala. And there you can see the mood behind me, the color of Onam, with a lot of people who have come visiting to the Vamanamurthy temple here in Ernakulam in Kerala. A festive spirit out here at the temple as this festival, which is a harvest festival, a 10-day festival culminating in the big day on Tiruvonam, which is today the 7th of September. A whole lot of people have come here, and this temple is special because this temple is dedicated to Vamanamurthy, the incarnation of Mahavishnu, who actually pushed the Asura king Mahabali into the hell, but he allowed him that one wish, that on Onam day King Mahabali could actually come to Kerala to visit all his people. And in fact, I have with me the boy who is dressed up as Vamanamurthy. What's your name?
My name is Agil.
Okay, and what are you dressed as? Tell us about Vamanamurthy.
I am dressing in a Vamanamurthy's costume. I like Vamanamurthy very much. He's this temple built.
And what have you done today? You went in a procession, right?
Yes. I am in Vamanamurthy costume.
Okay.
And
so the temple is dedicated to Vamanamurthy, so obviously the boy who's playing the god here is obviously very special. I will also now go across to my colleague Rohini Swami, who joins from a typical Tarwad, a traditional family, a traditional home also in Ernakulam. Rohini, Onam greetings to you. What is it looking like on this very, very special day?
Onam Ashamsagal to you too and all our viewers. Well, like you said, a typical Tarwad or an ancestral home in Kerala, and it's a time for everybody to bond. People, whoever, if the youngsters are working outside the country, they come home because everybody makes it a point to come home for Onam. It's a time for celebration. It's an auspicious day, and here where I sit here, this beautiful Pookalam that you see in front of me. The Pookalam is basically a floral carpet, and it's beautifully made. Every member of the house gets together. One person decides to design it, one person decides what color combination it is, and it's a festive season, it's a festive mood, and more important is the energy amongst the family members, the energy amongst everybody here. It's not a celebration within a home. It's a celebration within a village, within a taluka, and that's what the whole thing about Onam is. And I have been soaking in this kind of celebration for almost 2 to 3 days, and so have you.
Right, absolutely, Rohini. We'll come back to you in just a minute. As Rohini was saying there, it's a festive spirit that pervades all over Kerala, and Malayalis all over the world soaking in the Onam spirit. Let me just get in a word from people who have been here since morning. Mr. Pankaj, what does celebrating Onam really mean in a temple like this?
See, this Mahabali Chakravarti മോക്ഷം കൊടുത്തിട്ട് അതായത് പിന്നെ മഹാവിഷ്ണുവിന്റെ രൂപം കാണിച്ചു കൊടുത്തതിന് ശേഷമുള്ള പ്രതിഷ്ഠ.
What can we expect now at the temple? എന്താണാവും ഇപ്പോൾ?
ഓണാഘോഷം ഇവിടുന്ന് എല്ലാ ആഘോഷങ്ങളും ഇവിടുന്നാണ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
So all the festivities will actually start from this particular temple, the Vamanamurthy temple. But also something very special that we found is that Kathakali, which is an all-male dance form, is also performed by women dancers, especially at Onam time. And that's what we found in Tripunthara, just a few kilometers from here in Kochi, where women dancers were actually performing on the special occasion of Onam.
The electrifying energy of a Kathakali performance can light up a whole village, they say. And if the same is done during the festive season of Onam, then it truly is a treat. Meet Parvati Menon, one of the performers of the Tripunitura Kathakali Kendram troupe. With over 600 performances, she and 40 other women have created magic on stage. Here they are performing a piece on how Arjuna tries to help a temple priest who's lost his 9th child after birth. She feels that there are many roles that are very difficult and test the strength and dedication of the performers.
At times when we do Nala, especially when I do Nala, what I feel is I feel oriented towards the main thing. So there's what can I say, a mental challenge in performing that male characters.
South side, north side, okay. ഉത്സവമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ലേഡീസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിന്റെ കഥകൾ നടത്താറുണ്ട്. അതിനൊരു ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുമില്ല.
But it was not that easy. Just a group of women getting together and training to be artists. It involves a lot of perseverance, rigorous footwork and body movements along with mental strength to face society who could be very critical.
It was a curiosity. But when they see performance, everybody appreciates and feel that this is not a joke. So again, we had performance 3 or 4 times in the same stage. Of course, once in a year, but because of the appreciation of the audience.
At a temple in Tripunithura, the troupe perform on the eve of Onam. People watch with bated breath as they dramatize the story of Krishna and Arjun. And it is such mirrors of Kerala's art and culture that make up for the tagline, God's own country. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Right, there you can see one of the elephants which is already here. In fact, he will be joined by 8 other elephants who will actually be decked up out here. And then there will be a lot of temple music and color here at the Vamanamurthy temple. Let me just ask what actually Onam means to a lot of people. Joining me is Sunita. What will happen today? Onam Sadhya is a major celebration. Lots of dishes, lots of paisams. What have you prepared today?
Here actually we are not preparing anything from in our house because here we are celebrating the Onam. From Attam to Tiruvonam we are having all the dishes, a good sadhya here.
Right. So you said you are from Malappuram and you are coming here to this place for the first time. What's the difference between Malappuram and here in Ernakulam?
Here the famous Vamana Kshetra is only here. So in Malappuram we are preparing all the dishes and celebrate Onam in our house.
Right, okay. So as she was pointing out, it's a 10-day long festival which of course culminates on the big day here on Tiruvonam, and there you can see a whole lot of people dressed in traditional attire coming here to seek the blessings, but also it's a day for bonding, a lot of family members getting together, the extended family to greet each other on the occasion of Onam, and also a day to kind of celebrate the festive spirit, the culture of Kerala, the plurality of Kerala, because it's also importantly a secular festival where members of all faiths actually in Kerala, Malayalis all over the world actually take part. Let me go across now again to my colleague Rohini Swami, who is at the traditional home there in Ernakulam. Rohini, what exactly does that family plan to celebrate? How does it plan to celebrate Tiruvonam like?
Well, Sudhir, while I miss my home and the celebrations at my place, well, I feel at home here because of the kind of warmth that you see. The whole family, like you see, get together. It's almost like family when I'm here. Let me start asking you, the younger generation, what does Onam mean to you? How is it celebrated in your house?
It's a big festival in our house, and we all get together in Onam, and we have sadhya.
Yes.
And we make payasam.
You're already making me hungry, but most important, in your college also you have Pookalam competitions. How did you all fare this time?
It's very beautiful.
Also, let me ask you, in a very traditional way at home, what is it that is cooked? She talked about the Onam Sadhya, but what are the kind of paisams that are made? Because I'm more interested in that.
Yeah, paisams we make 2-3 types. Mainly semia paisam also we can make, and parippa pradaman we make it with dal and all that. You may be knowing about it. Coconut, we take coconut juice and that we make it with that. Jaggery and we are mixing and making. That is main thing. Parippa pradaman is the main thing. Then for easy purpose we can make semia payasam also, and palada also we make.
I don't like the easy purpose. I like the kadla pradaman. I like the ada pradaman because that's what it is for me largely. Yes, but let me also ask you, Onam shopping.
Yeah.
Is that also important because Onam Kodi, you have to wear something new on this day?
Yes, it is important, and everybody in the family wears new clothes, be it shirt or mundu, anything. Like it is traditional wear, we buy new clothes. So for Onam it is a must. You have to wear new clothes.
It's a must for you, it's a must for me also. Here is the head of the family. Sir, thank you so much for joining us and allowing us here. But more importantly, you have kept the house in the most traditional way, like a Tarawad, you have maintained the house. But if I can ask you, what is the significance? Do you think Onam has changed over the years in terms of celebration? Has Onam changed over the...
It has changed.
It's changed.
It has changed? Let me ask the younger generation, because you're talking about it, you're saying it's changed. What has changed over the years, over what you have seen?
Yeah, it has changed in the sense earlier, like maybe like 5 or 10 years ago, like everybody in the family used to come. It is bigger occasion. Now the problem is that somebody is in Dubai, somebody is in Bangalore. Everybody doesn't get the ticket or chance to So whoever is available, they'll come. And also for us, it is about our temple,
Yes.
Vamana Murthy temple. So
Yes.
it's mostly festival over there.
Yes.
So we go to temple, we enjoy it.
Does cooking happen at home during these 10 days?
Definitely, we cook everything at home only. Today's special is we should cook it and we should put it on puja also. So ada and all that we make it and give it to Vamanamurti. We do first puja, then only we start our cooking.
5 o'clock in the morning is when they go to the temple, Sudhir, and that's what they have finished. And this beautiful Pukolam, let me tell you, all of them have together have made it, and it was done in seconds, in minutes, I should say. But a beautiful one that is. Sudhir?
Right, Rohini, thanks a lot for joining us there from that traditional Tarwad in Ernakulam. In fact, it's not just in Kerala that Onam is celebrated. In fact, my colleague Pratibha Raman found out, and in the company of Malayalis in Bangalore, how they also enjoy laying out the flower carpets.
Well, the festive spirit of Onam is here, and you can see a lot of color, a lot of music as well as dance. Each of them in their traditional attire here. Let me actually go across to them to talk about the significance of this Onam festival. And can you actually talk about what does this festival actually usher in?
It is a harvest festival. All Malayalis, Keralites or Christians, Muslims, they all members will do this program. Karkidagam, the beginning of Chingam and the end of Karkidagam will do the program.
It is not just the harvest festival, there's also a mythological side to it. So can you throw some light on that story for us?
Actually, we welcome Lord Mahabali. Mahabali was sent to the Netherlands by Vamana Avatara of Mahavishnu. So during Mahabali's rule, it was quite prosperous. Krishna. Mahabali's rule, we were quite prosperous. So we are seeing Mahabali's good-heartedness to all his subjects. Vamana had given him a blessing that he can come once in a while to the earth to see his children or praja. So that is why he comes, we welcome him, saying him how happy we are in his presence. So we always welcome his presence.
Just like how it was during the Mahabali period where people were celebrating the sense of equality, everyone prosperous, and that kind of an inspirational drive is what we are trying to usher in here by saying that we want to be happy just like how it was during the Mahabali period. Pratibha Raman, Bangalore, headlines today.
Right. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also extended his Onam greetings to all the Malayalis in India. In fact, joining me is a chartered accountant, Jagdish, who in fact spent his childhood in Bombay. How different was Onam in Mumbai and Onam now in Kerala?
Bombay, in fact, we have, we just celebrated within our house, within the family, all of us coming together, getting together and things like that. Here it's not like that. All the 10 days we are practically, with Trigakre.
In celebration mode.
It's in real celebration mode, and to be very frank, it's real bliss to be, with the Lord. It's unbelievable. Right. We really look forward to these days every year.
Of course, the best part, at least as far as I am concerned, is the Onam Sadhya and the Paisam.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, we found in Thiruvananthapuram a place where 15 different kinds of Paisams are made, and I can tell you this is an absolutely mouth-watering delight. Roni Swami sent us this report from Thiruvananthapuram.
Payasam everywhere. To add sweetness to the celebrations of Onam in Kerala, the Chaitram Hotel has become a landmark, as they for the last 20 years have been serving a variety of vegetable, lentil and fruit-based payasams.
This Chaitram Hotel is conducting 27th Payasam Mela in this year, 2014. It's conduct 15 varieties of payasams in this year. Our specialize in herbal payasam. 2 varieties of herbal payasam and 2 or 3 varieties vegetable payasam and seeds, or 4 varieties of seeds payasam. In Navarasa payasams are specialized in Chaitram Hotel special.
Pineapple, carrot, jackfruit, multi-grain payasams are some of the mouth-watering specialties of this place. But they are famous for their navrasa, which includes a heady mix of fruit, lentils and milk. People have now begun purchasing these payasams, making life easier and sweeter.
It is very tasteful and very different types of payasam, different kinds of 40 types of payasam we will given.
Do you come every year to buy payasam here?
Yes.
It is believed that sweeter the payasam, the more sweetness is added to your life. I've tasted all the 15 payasams here, and let me tell you, it tastes like food for the gods. Why not? It's being made in God's own country during Onam. With cameraman Abhilash Roni Swami in Thiruvananthapuram for Headlines Today.
Welcome back to this special broadcast coming to you live from Ernakulam in Kerala on the occasion of Onam, as Kerala and Malayalis all over the world celebrate the 10-day festival Thiruvonam, the D-Day here, and it's going to be extremely special. In fact, it's also special for moviegoers with many superstars actually lining up big Onam releases. In fact, today is also the birthday of superstar Mammootty, whose film Raja Di Raja releases, as well as Mohanlal, who has released his film Perichari. In fact, Mohanlal spoke exclusively to Headlines Today on what Onam means to him and how it has changed from the time that he was a young child.
Normally it's a practice, like I celebrate with my family, with my parents. My father is Namo, so every year I celebrate my Onam with my mom, my family, yeah. Since we are from a place called Pathanamthitta, we used to celebrate our childhood with our grandmother and grandparents. So we'll go to, it's again a school holiday. So we used to celebrate Onam with them, with our grandparents. It's like a family, we always celebrate. If it is a set, we always celebrate with our team members. Thank you and happy Onam for you.
Right, I have with me Professor Vijay Kumar, who teaches mathematics at the university here in Kochi. What does Onam mean to you? It has been a long holiday, right? Your college is opening in another, week or so?
Yeah, we have been getting 10 days holidays for Onam. Okay. So this year also I enjoyed drinking payasams and traditional Kerala food. It's always a pleasure to meet people during these holidays and going to houses, visiting our friends.
It's a long holiday. What is going to happen at home once you go back here after all the festivities at this temple get over?
No, every year, we prepare our own food in our houses, but we come back to the temple for having this feast that we have been doing for last 20 years.
Right. In fact, it is said that even if you have to take a loan from somebody, even if you have to sell your house, you should definitely have Onam Sadhya. Yes. What's really the significance of Onam Sadhya?
Onam Sadhya, in which a lot of items are prepared. Family members from, scattered all over India as well as outside India. They come and gather here, enjoy the Onam festival, spending the nice time.
Right, okay. It's also a big time for a lot of film releases. Do you manage to catch films, or professors are not supposed to watch films?
No, we do watch films, but we are becoming idle. So we sit in the house and watch movies and the TVs. Of course, I saw Perichari by Mohanlal.
How was it?
To be frank, I expected more from him, but this time I think he didn't have a good show for that.
Right, okay. So those are some of the comments coming in from here at the Vamanamurthy temple in Ernakulam. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be the Onam Sadhya, which is going to be a traditional feast with lots and lots of items with different types of payasams, or kheer as it's called in North India, laid out, and that's going to be extremely special. It's also a time to catch up on movies, time to visit friends. In that sense, a huge long festival of 10 days coming to an end on Thiruvonam Day. We hope you enjoyed this special broadcast that we brought to you from the Vamanamurthy temple in Ernakulam. Our coverage of Onam will continue all day long on Headlines Today. Thanks a lot for watching. News and updates will continue on Headlines Today.